Hello, hello. I'm Old Bitty Gaming, and thank you for stopping by. We are back in Wurm Unlimited, pretty much where we left off. Uh, Corey did come in yesterday and put in perimeter paths for me so I can tell what trees need to be cut down. And boy, have I been cutting down trees. I mean, just continuously. Uh, she left me a gift that she had found. So we're going to butcher it. No black wolf. Let's open it up, see what we can get. We got fur, fat, and meat. Looks like that's okay. We'll take that. And we'll take that. We will go right over here to our token. And I want to sell that. See how much we get. We get 11 iron, which is nice. I think I'm going to hang on to the rest of it. Let's go over to our food storage. Open that up. Get in here what we can, which probably just be the meat, yeah. Let's open this up. We'll put our fur and our fat in there. We are good to go. Let's do some repairing. Today I want to make a cart. That way we won't have to keep borrowing this one back and forth. That poor cart has been getting a workout because Betty needs it all the time. Hannah needs it all the time, so it's time for Hannah to make one. So I happen to have Wurmpedia open. Let us go to large cart. And we are going to need 16 planks, a small wheel axle, 2 shafts, 4 nails, or small nails, and a yoke. So total, we're going to need 24 planks. So we might as well do that first. And I think my good planks are in this one. Let's look in here to make sure. Yeah, these are only ones. I have 39 logs. Yeah, I've been busy chopping trees. So we're going to need our saw. So let's drag that over. I am going to need a log. 5 quality log isn't great, but hey, it helps. We won't get the best cart in the world, but we'll get a cart, hopefully. Let's put that up there. Let's get started on the planks. Swig of coffee to go with it. Good stuff. Video's running late today because the old goat slept in very late. He just now got breakfast over with. It is almost 10 o'clock. Yeah. So I'm going to be running late today, which is nothing unusual. I tried to explain to him how long it takes to do this, but I think it goes in one ear and out the other. All he thinks about is what he wants at the moment instead of thinking about how much time it takes. Let's grab another log. Shouldn't take all that long to get the planks made. I think I have the nails. Yeah, I have nails. We have to make the yoke and the axles and things like that, but we'll be fine, I think. If we can just get the cart made today, I will be very happy. And I can take Biddy her cart back. Her quality on her cart isn't very big. She needs to improve it big time, but she is so busy trying to keep that deed over there running that she doesn't have much time. And of course I spend a lot of time chatting, which I shouldn't do. That's why I try not to chat too much when I've got a video going like this, because it takes up time. But we'll look, see if anybody's on. It's kind of slow on the server. There hasn't been that many on. I guess everybody's either dealing with the weather or just working or whatever. They just haven't really had all that much time to play. And speaking of weather, we have decent weather. It is above freezing. It's supposed to get into 40s today. Of course, we have light rain and a heavy fog, but that we can deal with. That's nothing unusual for us. We're supposed to have nice weather for the next few days, I think. Let's grab another log. How many planks are we up to? Got 19, so that's not bad. That's not bad. And they are quality 4.30, which isn't a bad start. Hopefully this will give us enough planks to where we can get started. Keeping my fingers crossed anyway. Should. We only need, I think, 5. Math is not my strongest suit. And one more, and that log will be done. Okay. We now have 25 planks, a lot of wood scraps. Going to repair my saw. Okay, now for a small wheel axle, which we have to start with, we need a small wheel. To make a small wheel, we need a plank and a shaft. And we don't have any shafts at all. So what we will do is we will grab another log, just one, thank you. We'll drag that log over here. We will get my carving knife. Drag it over in place of the saw, and we will get some shafts. Once the shafts are done, then we should have everything we need to make everything. I hope. I hope. So let's keep going. I want to finish out this log. That ought to give us enough. Keep going, Betty. Or Betty, I'm sorry, Hannah. I'm so used to working with Betty. 8 shafts. Can never have enough planks or shafts. Same way with nails. Wood scrap. Grab the shafts. Make some room in my inventory, but there we go. Okay, let's repair our carving knife. Our carving knife. So to make a wheel, we need 1 plank and 1 shaft. So we want 1 plank and 1 shaft. Just 1. Okay. Let's bring the shaft over. Let's bring the plank over. And we need a small wheel. In fact, we need 2 small wheels. So I am going to make 2 small wheels to start with. Okay, there's one of them. So we need another plank. And another shaft. We'll do the same thing. Drag that plank over there. Make another small wheel. And of course, this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. It's not going to make it right off the bat. There we go. Okay. Now, we've got an unfinished wheel. We need add 1 of them to the crafting window. And I need 2 planks. Let's get 2 of them in there. Let's get those going. There we go. And then we're going to need a shaft. Get that going. We'll have get those 2 wheels made. Come on, Hannah, you can do it. Okay. So now it just needs a shaft. And it will be done. Okay, now we have 1 small wheel. Let's get the other one made. Small wheel. I need 2 planks. And 1 shaft. Let's drop our planks in there. Get the other wheel made. And another swig of coffee. That coffee, I say it every morning, but the coffee is so good. And this one, of course, is going to be stubborn. Yeah, it is. Going to be very stubborn. First wheel went really easy. The second one, not so much. But it takes carpentry and fine carpentry to make this. I have 10.16 in carpentry and 3.84 in fine carpentry. So, it's not all that great. But the worm gods are not smiling on me. It's going to take a while, it looks like. Finally, got one of them in. Let's get that last plank in, please. There we go. Now maybe we can get that shaft in, if we're very lucky. And we will have our 2 wheels. If you can look over here at the cart, it has 2 wheels, so that's what we need. There we go. Now we have 2 wheels. All right, now for the axle. Now that we have the wheels made, I need to put a small wheel in, and I need another shaft. So let's put that in. 1, okay. There we go. I want the small wheel axle. I want the spinning wheel, but Biddy can't even make it yet. You need 30 in your fine carpentry to do that. Okay, we have a unfinished small wheel axle. So now I need to put that other small wheel in. And that should be complete on that. Well, and then we're going to have to make a yoke. And it's still being stubborn, so we'll try it again. We have to make a yoke, and that takes a saw and a log. If we can ever get this shaft, the small wheel and the other part of the shaft and wheel put together. There it is. Isn't bad. Small wheel axle. Quality 1343. Nice. All right, for a yoke, I am going to need my saw. I am going to need another log. And I need a yoke. I've got a 37% chance of making one. I only need one. I dial that down to where I do one action. There we go. We have the yoke. Okay, now I need the small wheel axle right there. Put that log up out of my inventory. And I need a plank. We're going to need a lot of planks, so right there. I'm going to move over here because it's going to drop on the ground. I want to make a large cart. No sense messing with the small one. Large cart does hold a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and turn that back to 3 because I'm only going to get one large cart anyway. I have a 17% chance of making one. So this may take a while. I'm glad I have decent quality on everything because I'm going to wear them down. I'm going to end up with a lot of damage. There we go. All right. So we are going to add this to the crafting window. That's the start of our cart. It's all in pieces, but that's the start. So I'm going to need the planks. And let's get to it. Got about 14 more planks to go. And sometimes it's going to take a while. So far it seems to be doing pretty good, but sometimes. So far so good. Fine carpentry is up to 4.30. Carpentry is up to 10.23. So it is slowly going up. We're down to needing 12 planks. It's not doing too bad, but I can feel that we're going to have a string of fails. I can almost guarantee we're going to have a string of fails. Because it was going too good. Yeah, oh yeah. Right now the quality of the cart is 1.73. What did I say about that string of fails? Yep. I've got 8.18 damage on the plank. I knew there was going to be a lot of fails because our chances aren't all that great making this thing. But we really, really need it. I can't wait any longer to make one because it is really needed. In fact, over on Corey and Biddy's property, they really need 2 of them. Because it seems like whenever you need it, somebody else is using it. Or you have to walk all the way to one of the other deeds to get it. I mean, Hannah had to go get the cart yesterday, and then Biddy came on, and she had to come over here and get the cart. And then she logged out, and Hannah came back on, and she had to come back over and get the cart. I mean, it's just a mess. This is getting terrible. Damage 15.36 on the plank. The only good thing is our skill is still going up. That's about all I can say about it. I think when Biddy made her cart, I think she went through the same thing. Taking forever. That's why I wanted to get started on it first thing, because I knew it was going to take a long time to make. Yeah, up to 16.24 damage on those planks. That's not all the damage on the planks. The worst one is always the first one. But I'm working with 3 different planks. So I've got 20.53 damage, 15.28 damage, and 7.82 damage. Hey, we got one in. Of course, it wasn't the heavy damage one, it was the last one, so. This is the first action, that's the second action, that's the third action. So if you're doing 3 actions, putting in planks, you're going to use 3 planks. 1 for each action. And you're going to end up with a lot of damage like I am. Yeah. We need 10 more planks put in this thing. It still isn't as bad as Biddy trying to make that larder. I don't think I've run across anything that was as hard as that. That larder was tough. I thought the rowboat was tough. That larder was really tough. But if I need a larder, Biddy will make the larder for me. She has the skill and she's been through it, so she knows what she has to do. But we're a long way away from a larder. We're sleeping in a tent, putting our food in a box, so yeah. Oh man, we're up to 27.24 damage, 19.42 damage, and 14.73 damage. And they just keep going up. And up and up and up, because we're not doing any good whatsoever. If this first plank gets too much damage, it will just disappear. It will be unusable. Luckily, I have 1 extra plank. So, that might not do us any good. I may end up having to make more planks. I usually try to have extra because I know it's going to take a beating trying to do this. And it's definitely taken a beating. I mean, the quality on this cart so far is only 1.88. And we're using a 4.46 quality plank. And we're getting nowhere fast. I expected, quite a few fails, but man, this is getting tough. What I might do is try to put the shafts in. Sometimes if you switch materials, it kind of gets out of this fail thing. Let's try that, see if that works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I need 2 shafts. So let's grab 2 shafts. See what happens with those. See if we have any better luck with the shafts. See? Sometimes it helps to switch. If you're having a lot of trouble and all you're doing is failing, sometimes it helps to switch out your material for a bit. Do this a couple more times and then we will switch back over to planks. Now this shaft isn't doing any good. And it's a 23.90 quality. Okay, let's go back to planks. Maybe I can squeeze in a plank. Well, still don't like the planks. Don't like the planks at all. There, we got one in. Maybe we'll get a run of, no. Run of good luck? No. This may be the time to use my sleep bonus. I can always sneak over and sleep in Biddy's bed if I have to. Let's turn on sleep bonus, see if that helps any. And it's right down here where you see the Z's. Now my black line has turned white, or a bluish white, I guess you could say. Let's try this a couple times, then we might try the nails. See if I can get a nail in. I need 4 small nails, so. Nope. Let's try nails. Go with 4. Let's put in 1 nail. See how it does. And I would have a moment of inspiration and I would fail. Doesn't particularly like the nails either. Okay. Let's go back, put a plank in. I live in hope. I just have to sit here and bear it. I only put 1 plank in, and I put that real bad one, the 75.51 damage. I went in and put that in, hoping that it would take it. That way I'm not damaging the other ones right now. Too many problems. Yeah, I know that. Well, we're up to quality 2.14 on the cart. There, we got one. Got that plank in. So we'll go with the next plank. See if we can get it put in before it is destroyed. At least I'm not damaging a bunch of planks at one time this way. I'm just damaging the one. I'm still going to get 3 actions, but it's just going to be on that 1 plank, which is fine. It's better than damaging 3. Oh, my back is giving me fits today. It's between the fog and the light rain and the chilliness outside, my arthritis is letting itself be known. And very loudly too, believe me. Okay, that plank's in. Let's put the next one in. Morph just came in. Libra came in just a little bit ago. Well, we're up to 2.22 quality on the cart. plank, that set just barely had a chance to get started before I had damage on it. There we go. We got another plank in. Only need 6 more. Then we're back to that pesky shaft. I can't keep changing it around. That plank went in easily. We're up to 2.54 on the cart, which is nice. Better than I expected. I expected the cart to be quality 1. I'm still going to have to improve the thing, but the higher quality it comes out, the higher quality log I will have to improve. My wood cutting is at 12. So if I can find a tree that is not old and shriveled and get a good quality log out of it, we can improve this up to 11, 12, something like that, which would be nice. I can't hook any animals up to it yet because my skill is definitely not high enough for that. Can't load anything on it, like crates or anything like that, because that characteristic skill isn't high enough either. But at least I can do like I do with that one, I can haul a few logs and a few this and that and get it going. Now this damage is going up on this plank. We're up to 20 damage on it. We only need 4 more planks. It's going to be stubborn about putting it in. Of course it is. This is Wurm. But that's the beauty of Wurm. You know how I'm going to feel when I finally get this thing together? To know that I put in every plank, every shaft, every nail, the yoke. I put it together. It's no hit a button and it's done. I mean, just have a material in your inventory and you hit the button and it's made. It just doesn't give the same sense of accomplishment that it does when you put in every single piece of material. And you have trouble doing it along the way. That is the beauty of this game. That is what makes us diehards stay for so long and just keep coming back. Yeah, we all take breaks from it. We do get tired and want to play something different. But we always come back. Always. It may be a few days, it may be a few weeks, it may be a few months, it may be a year or 2. But we always come back. Some people like to play the PvP part of it, and Jagged Edge Productions has put in a little island that for PvP on it. Some people like to play alone. I mean, if that's their thing, you don't have to associate with people on this server if you don't want to. But the thing is, if you do want to, you've got people that will talk to you. And probably talk your ear off like I talk to everybody. We try to make everybody welcome that comes in. If we see you log in, especially if we don't recognize the name, of course we speak to everybody that comes in anyway, but if we can tell you're basically a new player, then we go out of our way to try to tell you, what the server is about. Hey, we got all the planks in. Look, they're done. We can go into shafts. Let's get that shaft in. Maybe. Is it going to be nice and drop? No, it isn't going to be nice and drop that shaft in. Of course not. but we do. We make an effort to try to explain to you how the server works, what your benefits are, things you can do, any questions you have, we try to answer. It's not just me, it's the other players too. I mean, if they're on playing, they'll jump right in and try to explain things. This is really my first experience playing on a server. I have always played by myself on the creative side. Now, I did play Wurm Online for almost a year, I think it was, before Wurm Unlimited came out. Hey, the shaft's in. Get the nails. But I didn't like it. I didn't have a very good experience on it. I didn't like to have to pay all the money out that I was having to, because it really costs, once you sit down and figure it out, it costs quite a bit to play Wurm Online. You have to pay your membership fees every month. You have to pay, for your subscription. You also have to pay for your deed. You have to pay the upkeep costs. I mean, it can run into some money. So when Wurm Unlimited came out, I jumped right on it and didn't look back. I've thought about going on back to Wurm Online once in a while, but I just really can't bring myself to do it. And I wasn't ready to play multiplayer with people. I mean, none of the games I play do I play with other people. You know that if you watch my videos. I'm always playing by myself. But Jagged Edge Productions and I became such good friends, and he started this server, so I said, well, I'll come check it out. I mean, he even gave me enough money to start a deed, and I did, and I fell in love with it, with the way he's working on it. Okay, last part, let's get this yoke in. Right now, the quality is 4.29, which is great. Can't complain about the quality on that cart. But I really, really enjoy this server. He's improving it all the time. Looky there. Look. Get out of all this. Look. Look at that beauty. She's done. Let's see what quality she ended up being. Examine. Okay. Made from cedar wood, which I knew. It could be improved with a log, which I know. Quality is 4.32 and a bunch after that. No damage on it. The owner, Hannah, has been etched in the stern. So we have our own cart. So, first things first, is this empty? Let's open it and make sure. Yeah, she still has her rare plank in there. So let's take her cart back. I don't need it anymore. We actually have our own. And I'm going to have to see what skill level you have to I need to eat anyway, but what skill level you need to put in maybe those small rafts. They don't hold much, but you can put more in it with the rafts. But let's go back over here to Quarry's Rest and drop this cart off, grab something to eat. And then come back and figure out what our next step is. I wasn't expecting to actually get that cart made within an hour. So that really surprised me. I like it that the two deeds, once we get out of my deed, her deed is really close, so we just have a small gap between us, and then we've got this guard tower right in between us, so I think that's kind of neat. The only thing I don't care for on Hannah's deed is she has a whole bunch of mountains or big hills behind her. And she has a lot more room off in that direction, off to the north. She has a lot more room than they do on this deed. The water curves around further. So instead of extending the deed, Hannah's deed back that way, like Quarry and Biddy usually do, Hannah is going to have to go in that direction. But that's fine. I thought that I ought to make the deeds exactly the same size and this, matching squares and everything, and I quickly gave up on that. All right, let's go over here. Bring that here. Turn around. Go up just a little bit. There we go. Now I can stop dragging that. Let's go over here, grab one of the, I can bet it won't be much longer, and Jagged Edge will take these out. He put these up for us because he's been having to start or shut down and restart the servers so much because he's working on that new southern server. That's attached to this one. And he's been working on a lot of different mods and stuff, so he's been taking the server down and for a few minutes and bringing it back up. But for the inconvenience of doing that, he put up gave everybody a jewel board. I think he gave everybody a jewel board as kind of compensation, if you will. And we do appreciate it. None of us, I don't think, have cooked since he gave them to us. But he'll come around and take them all down. Then we'll be back to having to cook all the time. Okay, now I want to look up small raft on Wurmpedia. So let's check it out. Let's see, small raft, and it is not to be used on the water. You cannot stand on it and use a pole to go down across the water. It's not that kind of a raft. It is a storage raft. You put it in your vehicle, your boat, your cart, your wagon, whatever, and it works as like the VSB does. You can put stuff in it. When it reaches a certain fullness, that's as full as it'll go. But if I can get 3 of them in here, in that cart, I can hold them. Okay. Quality of the nails determine creation success. Okay, the last plank determines the wood type. You can drag it across water, but you can't stand on it and go. It can be pulled and pushed on land. let's see. You can fit a total of 40 dirt or shards in one of the small rafts. But it doesn't say anything about a skill level. So we're going to give it a try. I need 4 logs, 4 planks, and 8 nails. Don't sound like much. I'd like to have at least 3 of them. So let's see what we can do. Can we get back over here to this? Okay. Can I get over here? There we go. So we need 4 logs, and to start it I need a large nail and a plank. So I need, how many planks do I have? 3. So let's make a few more planks. Grab another log. We got plenty of logs. That's why I've been chopping down trees. And, okay, I've got to move closer. Is that close enough? I got it that time. So what we'll do is we'll just turn around this way. Let's grab a log, throw it up here, grab my saw. I just need just a few planks. Never hurts to have too many planks. We'll just take 1 log and make planks out of it. Only going to need 4 of them. Well, that's for 1. I'm going to need 4. I'm going to need 12 to make 3 rafts. I don't know how many rafts I can actually fit in the cart. I only have 3 in the other one. Let's see. Let's go over to containers and see what it says. Okay. Fire. Well, that doesn't help me. Let's go back to large cart. And all carts need to be at least 10 quality to be functional when you're pulling something. So, yeah. Capacity. Crate and raft combinations. Small crate. And all I want is rafts. Without anything in there, it says I can put 7 rafts in. That's what it says. So, yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of that scrap. So let's put a plank in. And I need a large nail. Don't have many, but I got a few. Grab a large nail, put it in there, and I want the small raft. I have a 31% chance to make one. So hey, not bad. So we're going to start making small rafts and see how many I can fit in that cart. How we doing on time? 4 minutes, people. Maybe we can get one raft made. Maybe. I mean, 31% chance. You'd think it would be easier? Okay. Where's it at? Here on the ground. Take it. Put it over here. So now I need 7 large nails. Ooh, I'm going to have to make some more nails. Log and planks. Let's go ahead and finish putting our planks in. Get that out of the way. So I need 3 planks. If we can get that done, then I'm going to need some logs. I'm going to do 1 log at a time. Finish getting the planks in. I only need 2 more planks put in. One more. Okay, let's get the log. I need 4 logs. So far, nada. We don't got any put in. Logs are heavy, so I'm only pulling them out of storage one at a time. Okay, there's one of them. Let's get that one going. Now, I'm not saying the quality is going to be good on these things, but it's going to be better than nothing. The only reason you can use a small raft, I believe, is you can put it straight in the inventory of the cart. The other things like crates and things like that, you have to be able to load them. And your body strength has to be 23, at least. So, yeah, I mean, we're only 18. We're nowhere near that. But you see, it's using the shipbuilding skill, which is good. Come on, let's get this log in. I'd like to get 1 raft built for you guys, so you can see how it's done, and then I can make the rest of them off screen. You won't have to watch me do it. But this will make cutting down those fruit trees and those old and shriveled trees so much easier, because I won't have to just get 1 or 2 logs and have to dump them. This way I can get a bunch of them, and then where'd my log go? Can I get 1 log, please? There we go. Thank you. Okay, there went the timer, but it looks like we're going to go over a little bit. So I do want to get this finished. Shouldn't take much longer. All right, all I need now are the nails. I need 4 large nails. Where are they? Go. Then in there. I'm going to have to make some more nails before I can make some more of the rafts. Come on. I need 7 large nails. That's what I've got is 7. So yeah, that's going to take up all my nails. And I don't think I have found iron back in the mine yet. I opened it up and I haven't messed with it since the last time we were in the last video. I haven't been back there, so I'll have to go back and see if I can find some iron. Either that or go raid Biddy's mine. They don't mind if I do that, but I'd prefer to get, do it on my own. Now that we have a deed, I don't really want to use anything on their deed unless I have to. 4 more nails. Come on, let's do it. Let's see if we can actually get that raft on the cart. That's the thing. Let's make sure. Three more to go. Two more. Okay, we're down to the wire. 1 nail left. There we go. There is our raft. Can I pick it up? I can. So let's open up the cart. Should be able to just put it in there. And there it is. So now, the quality's on a 6. That's a lot better than I expected. So said we can fit 7 of those in here. That'll be nice. That will be very nice. But anyway, that is going to do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Besides helping YouTube place my videos where people can find them, it also lets me know that people are actually watching. That makes me very, very, very happy. But if you want to see more, you can always subscribe. It's free. Doesn't cost a red cent. Cheapest entertainment you can get these days. But most of all, I want you to have a wonderful day. No matter where you are in this world, I want your day to be as wonderful as you wished it would be. I'm Old Biddy Gaming, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.